Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel where we talk about environmental issues and matters climate change. Kindly like, share, subscribe, comment so that we can engage more on these conversations even as we go through the comment section. So we are happy to announce that COP is done. Let's get right into it. And we have a few questions because we have decided to be guided by questions to give you proper discussion on this specific COP.
For me, it was a good COP because it provided a platform to represent billions of people on matters climate change. And if we didn't have this COP27, there would be no platform where governments can meet and agree on issues that affect all of us. Another thing about COP is that after almost 3 decades, 30 years, finally we have a loss and damage fund.
Yay!
That was agreed upon.
Yes.
It shows a ray of hope after so many years of advocacy and negotiation for a loss and damage fund. So to me, that is progress. And there were so many youths and children who are present at COP27, and to me that shows that the voices of the future, the current and future generation, are becoming bigger and more heard. And I interpret that as something that can motivate action. When young people come out and speak strongly about their future, I think it's a motivation to act.
According to me, I'm neither seeing it as a good COP or a bad COP. I'm there, which is also a good thing.
It is.
The good is that we were able, actually for me the win was the loss and damage finance, but the bad was that we have the finance. Is it legally binding? That's the question I'm asking myself. Is it legally binding? And I really am like, let's just hope that this pledge will be taken to action from the word go. And from the word go means that as a country in Kenya, we should be planning of how this finance should be utilized. And I hope that as youths will be engaged in that conversation to know more of how we are supposed to utilize this finance. And if at all it comes, may we be ready with first of all finding out who are the most affected, who are the people to receive this finance, and then later it will be a win for me. If that is implemented, COP27 will be a win for me completely.
It's actually true. It's making sense that you're skeptical because just as you said, compared to the previous
one, which is still there actually.
The implementation is very slow.
It's very slow.
So even with loss and damage, I'm not saying the implementation will be slow,
but we are just hoping.
We are hoping it works better than the 100 billion pledge on mitigation. Okay, COP27, to me it wasn't really an implementation COP, apart from the loss and damage fund that was agreed upon. Other issues to do with the more ambitious plans to adapt and mitigate to climate change and financing on mitigation and adaptation. We expected that maybe there will be more commitment.
For me, I feel like it wasn't as well. I feel like what has been carried from COP in whatever conversations we've had, as countries have talked and networked, the implementation is beginning away from COP, like from now. That is where we're starting to work. You know?
That is actually true because even if the finances are not there, planning, disseminating information, and actually encouraging innovation, can make these plans more visible to many people, and it will also relieve us from being too dependent on developed countries to assist us. Increasing our tree cover by 30% is actually possible.
Yes.
Because if we attain the 10% recover, why not this? And we have 10 years to implement this.
Yes.
This is a time that when we commit ourselves, this will be a valid dream.
It will be a valid dream, yeah.
Yeah, and information should be disseminated through research.
Yes.
The government should put more effort on research activities that can help us do the right thing.
Yeah.
Because we cannot just plant trees all over.
And we're not aware of how we're doing it, which kind of trees.
How we should do it,
yes.
and which kind of trees should be planted where. Yeah, we need a lot of research on the same, and they can empower university students and other research centers. Yeah, definitely. Research is key.
Yeah.
It gives information of what should be done and why it should be done and what can work and what cannot work.
Yeah. That is all we can say actually about COP27 and what we expect going forward, which we started and we're still doing, is COP27 and beyond.
Yeah.
To mean that our efforts towards building capacity with what we're doing here, boosting up information, telling people what is happening, where, what time, how, you know, that kind of things. People need to be aware.
I also commend some organizations because they run projects that when they need information, they don't have to hire someone to come and give them information on research.
Yes.
They go to universities and ensure there's that collaboration between university students and them. And I think that is the way forward when it comes to research. We need to utilize the young generation.
Yes.
So this kind of collaboration between organizations
is necessary,
and research institutes and universities is really necessary. Good. Yeah.
Okay, so that is just we're just trying to see, catching our thoughts here and there about how we found COP to be, and that is just how our thinking has led us to whatever we have said in this video. And in as much as we have tried to touch on here this and this and this and this, please kindly comment down below. We are also on LinkedIn. You can follow both of us, Petronila Adhiambo and Esther Sugar. Tell us what you think about how we should take our conversations to the next level, and we'll be glad to partner and collaborate with different people. Just bring out the information out there, because one thing is clear: capacity building cannot end in a day.
It can't.
We have to build a capacity with information, with, you know, let's just engage and discuss more and more and more of such conversations. And I'm sure with time, we will be aware of the right policies to take us to the next level as a continent and as a country. Yeah. And I just want to read something to you that the Executive Secretary to COP said. We always leave you guys with some bit of parting shot. So that's what you want to read out to you. So this is what the Executive Secretary to COP27 said. He's called Mr. Simon Steele. He said, women and girls need to be placed at the center of climate decision making and action, and their contribution gives out better governance and better incomes. That's our parting shot for this video, and I hope that we will get your reaction to this video and your comments about COP in the description, in the comment section. So like, share, subscribe, and let's continue to keep the dream alive.